So you're telling me that you went to that model car show to sell stuff and you ended up buying more to bring back? Oh, jeez. Welcome back, everyone. So last weekend I went to the MDA car show in Roanoke, Virginia, and I set up as a vendor in the model car swap meet for the model car contest that is in the basement. And unfortunately, because I was set up and started getting cleaned up around 3 p.m., I missed getting footage of the model car show. I apologize for that. It looks like there's some other YouTubers that have thrown up some videos already, so go support them and take a view of what was at the car show. Now, since I was set up, I ended up doing a little trading, taking that money that I'd got from some of those and buying some other ones. Now, I already have this vehicle, but I couldn't pass up the $25 price tag it was on it. To me, I'll bust this one open and actually maybe start working on it one day. We may even open it up at the end of this video. But I'm really interested in that 6-cylinder. The gentleman that was set up had one of the other ones there. I should have bought that one too, because the $25 price tag on them is cheap. I've never seen them that price. I also did some trading. I had a model on my shelf that the gentleman next door wanted, and I did some trading and got this. Now, it's a Snap Plus or Easy Click system. It's one of the Snap type ones, but factory sealed. It's a Ford. It's a GT. It's exotic. I like it. Nothing else. It'll look good sitting on my shelf. Now, with that trade, I also got this. It's been opened. I don't think it's been started. My idea was to use this for maybe science fiction parts, so forth. So I was happy with the trade. This will end up in my collection and probably get scavenged for parts one day. While I was digging through some of the junk boxes, I found a couple oddball Fords that I seem to like. That's right, Ford Taurus SHOs. For some reason, I have an attraction to oddball Ford models. I like these. I like Escorts, stuff like that. Which I never seem to find Escorts. But these will go into my collection and maybe one day will be used for parts or maybe even built up. I know it recently got reissued, but picked this up for $5. Toyota Supra model. I had one of these cars in real life. Mine was an 84. Kind of wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of that car, but oh well. So, this one may get rebuilt one day. Don't know. I also got a few custom cars. I'm trying to remember what this one's called. It's the, what is it, like, it's got some letters and some numbers, like the TX something hot rod, but might be a rebuilder for me. And I think this is what, the Diora. I picked up one of these. When you pick these up for a couple dollars, you can't go bad. You can't go wrong because you're not really spending a whole lot of money. So if I cut this up and I mess this up, what have I lost? I've lost $5, $6, $7, something like that. The past 2 years that I've been, there's a gentleman set up and he's got all kinds of parts and pieces, and he's got them organized by tires, wheels, motor parts, body parts, custom parts. I wish I could remember his name. I'm horrible with names, so I apologize. But he always gives me a good deal whenever I buy from him. Look at that. All those roll pans and custom front end pieces. This is what I really enjoy. Custom chrome grills out of old kits, oddball stuff. And of course, another set of white walls. These might be the monograms. I looked to see if he had any of the American Satcos this year, and I didn't see any. I would have snatched those up if I'd have known he had more. I'm looking for AccuPro stuff. This was when I was growing up. This guy was hot. He made some cool stuff. This is a custom F-100, F-150 grill with shaved actual front grill piece. AccuPro company, I think, went out of business a long time ago, and they made an extended cab Ford Ranger resin body. I've been looking for that for a long time. I don't think I'll ever find one. I'd like to build my real truck, which was a 99 Ranger. Probably going to have to make the cab myself. But I will pick this guy's stuff up anytime I find it. And speaking of resin, I also picked this up too. Something cool to add to my collection. After I'd cleaned up my table and everything, I walked around, and that same gentleman I was just talking about had these sitting on his table, and oh, I'm addicted to these. I will buy them anytime I get my hands on them. Little books. Rod and Custom, February 1956. That's an early one. I don't think I have that one. I like stuff like this, like Carcraft, the Custom Illustrated, the Rod and Custom, because they showed the cool stuff from the 50s and 60s. So look at that. Look at that. That is ingenuity right there. Somebody had to have designed that from scratch. Wait a minute. I gotta go back to that one. That car's got 6 headlights. That's crazy looking. I love it. That's why I picked these up. A lot of fun right here. Let's flip through this Rod and Custom for a second. Hemi. Another Hemi. Restyling with resin. Well, everyone, I think we finally made it to the end of the episode. Next episode, I'm hoping to go through this big box of model parts that I bought from one of my friends last year. It was his late father's, part of his collection. It's a big, huge Tupperware box that I've got full of random parts, starting builds. A lot of cool items in there. Some of those items I'll be keeping for my collection. Some of those items I'll be putting up on eBay. If you made it this far into my video, please like, share, and subscribe. All that fancy stuff they tell you to do. It really helps out. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. We said something about opening this kit. Ooh. Look at the grill. The grill is like open. And then it's some really nice packed chrome. Chrome windshield wipers. This looks like it's a pretty detailed kit. There's old 6-cylinder. Beast of a motor. Good detail on the valve cover. Separate bell housing. Steering wheel looks a little generic. Ooh, there's a lot of parts in here. Good. There's the 6-foot bed. More suspension parts. Visors. Instruction manual and decals. You get the piece for the tailgate. Fast Frank's Speed Shop. That's an extremely nice instruction manual there. Ooh, it's all printed in color. I usually don't use these, but oh wow, that's really cool. Wow. Well, again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next episode.